What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Now today I'm going to be taking you through a day in the life here in Bali, showing you exactly how much it costs if you were to live in Bali. I'm going to be showing you everything I do and the prices will be on the screen so you can work out exactly how much money I spend. Let's go. So the day usually starts by choosing one of the many healthy breakfast options in and around Canggu. So today we've chosen Keen, which is around 15 minutes away by moped. So I'm just waiting for my grab now. Wave bye! The absolute worst thing about trying to make a vlog in Bali is the sound of the bikes whizzing past literally every 2 seconds. This is a nightmare for trying to speak to a camera. I filmed the intro to this video about 3 times because I wasn't sure which one you'd be able to hear me on, and I'll just pick the best when I come around to editing it. Looks very nice. And you've gone for
garlic, mushrooms, spinach, egg and salad.
Oh no, it's fallen off inside. Oh no.
Yeah, that's what I just did.
Maybe that's what's meant to happen. Maybe that's where you get your Biscoff flavour from. Right, well, that filled a little hole. Run you through the prices quickly. So my Eggs Benedict was 85,000, which is £3.90. Everything's was £2.97, and then the coffees were a couple pound each. So overall the bill was under £15 easily. Yeah, so that's not bad at all, is it, to start the day? So next on the agenda is something a little bit less interesting. We've got to go to the laundrette to pick up our laundry that we dropped off yesterday. Now I'm a little bit worried, to be honest, because I've got a few nice tops in there, so let's hope they've not shrunk any of them, because I do have a bit of a history of shrinking t-shirts myself. So yeah, time to grab bike there. I didn't mention to you the price of the grab bike earlier. It was 50p to get from our accommodation to here, and it's another 50p to go all the way to the laundrette, and these are like 10-15 minute journeys, so you can't argue with that at all. Washing secured. Now time to walk 10 minutes up the street with it, just like this. So that is the Bali way. Now, one of the biggest expenses during your time in Bali will of course be your accommodation. Now, people go for apartments, some people go for villas, and here we are in a 2-person private villa. So there is 1 bedroom with 1 bed and our private pool area out here. Now, this specific villa I'm in for 7 nights before moving elsewhere on the island, and this one has cost us £440. So 440 between 2 people for 7 nights is £35 per person per night, which is not bad at all, but we'll add that to the daily total. So each day is £35 on accommodation, plus all your food and your activity expenses. Now, I definitely think this villa is middle of the range. You could definitely go more expensive, but you could also 100% go cheaper. We picked this villa mainly for 2 reasons. The first one being the privacy. Now, there's nothing whatsoever over that wall, and then there is just the 1 villa next to us behind here, but nobody can see into our pool area, no one can see in our windows, so that's a big win. And also because of the location. Here in Canggu, there's loads going on. Within walking distance to the beach, and yeah, there's loads of young people, so for us it's perfect, but obviously that will depend on your situation. So I already forgot the point of this video. Those iced coffees were 50,000 each, so I'll put the conversion to British pounds on the screen now. But we are here at Bali Social Club. A little bit early, but we've also got to... What do they do? We've also got to hire a racket, and you've got to buy the balls as well, so they'll be getting added to the total for today. but we've already paid £20.20 for the court. That's for 60 minutes, which if it was in the UK, it would be a lot more. Okay, so to hire a racket was 80,000 each, and the balls were 50 or 60,000, I think. Again, I'll put the conversion on the screen. Now, there's 3 different types of rackets. There's the basic, the performance, and there's like the professional or something. Now, they reckoned they've run out of the basic ones, which were 60,000, so we've had to go for the 80,000 ones. I think that's just their extra little bit of money spinning tactic, but is what it is. Padel is never a cheap game to play, so £20 for the court plus around £10 to £12 for the extras. We're up to £32 already. Right then, that's a wrap. How did you find that? Oh my god, so we arrived. Don't think Erin's here yet, but that might have been the most rickety ride I've had so far. That was about a 40-minute journey. I'll have to tell you how much it cost for the video, I'm not sure. I genuinely think I must have spent at least 10 minutes riding on the pavement, not on the road. He was so insistent on every time there was a car going even remotely slow, he would mount the pavement and go around it to save us literally about 5 seconds. I'll still give Boss Man a 5-star rating, of course, even though he nearly killed me. But yeah, now we'll wait for Erin. The beach club we've come to is called Azul, and it's in Seminyak, which is why it took such a long time to get from Canggu. Right, what we got here then? We've got
It's black squid ink aioli.
black squid ink alioli. That must be soy sauce.
I think so.
We've got calamari here. We've got a few different selection of dips here and some interesting looking, did he call this meze?
No, meze is just like the bread. I think it's just charcoal bread.
Well, it's fair to say some interesting looking bread. It's been a few hours since I last checked up, but we've pretty much just been chilling out on this cabana bed here. I don't think I can go in the pool because I'm super burnt, and I don't think any sun exposure is a good idea right now. But nonetheless, been enjoying this nice little view here while Erin has been sunbathing. Now, as this video is about how much it costs, this was a minimum spend bed, and I think we've just about probably reached the minimum spend, which was 750,000. Now, 750,000 is £34, so there's 2 of us, so £17 each, so we'll add that to the total, which for a full afternoon, food and drink, I don't think...
4 cocktails.
4 cocktails, I've had 2 beers and a nice coffee, so I don't think that's bad at all. So without a doubt, the fastest way to get around the island, whichever area you're in, is through a moped. Now, on the Grab app, you can order a driver just like the same as Uber. Works in the exact same way, and they pull up usually within minutes, and they're such good value. The other option will be to rent a moped, but if you've never done it before and it's your first time, you may as well just stick to the Grab drivers. So we finally made it to Brisa for the evening, and I genuinely think this place might be becoming one of my favourites already. It's absolutely huge. From this bridge up here, I can see the entrance back here, and then through to the first section, the pool area, and then down by the sea. There's so much that I haven't even explored yet over that way, but let me show you around in a second. We've gone for a minimum spend table of 1.2 million, which has a sea view right over there. We figured we're going to be eating, we're going to be drinking, so we'll spend that pretty easily. I'm going to put that at around 40 to 45 British pounds. Anyway, let me show you around. This place is literally so big. I haven't even got to our table yet. I think each area of this place has a different minimum spend, and we've gone for kind of middle of the range. Food and drink here already. That's more than ideal. What you got there?
A really strong cocktail.
And a glass of wine. Double parked at 6 p.m. So we made it just in time for sunset. We've got a little bit of a view out there and also over there, but there's a very big annoying pole in the way. Brisa, top notch. I would say of all the beach clubs we've visited so far, if you class this as a beach club, because it is a daytime place as well, this is number one. So we had two options. The first one was to come early, and by early I mean like midday, secure a bed in a prime spot down by the sea, down here, where you've got a good view of the sunset. Now you'd have to come early to secure the bed, and you would have to wait until 6-7 p.m. for sunset, and we didn't want to do that. We opted to come around 5:30, 6-ish. We didn't get as good table, fair enough. We are now though, we've moved. We're in a prime spot now because we've moved as people have left. We caught the end of the sunset and we've stayed for an evening meal and a few drinks. Now I would recommend doing similar to what we did, so then you get your whole day before. I would come slightly earlier, because I think if we'd been here 30 to 45 minutes earlier, we might have got a sea view as the daytime people were leaving. So it's almost the end of the day, and I guess that kind of rounds out the video. It's been a successful day. Spot of paddle, chilling by the pool, an evening at Brisa, where we are now. I will have a grand total which I will put on the screen here, so I have absolutely no idea how much money we've spent today. But thank you for watching. As always, please remember to like and subscribe, as it really does help out a small channel like me. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.